Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Crews knock down 2-alarm fire at Hampton Hotel. Crews from multiple towns along the seacoast responded to a 2-alarm fire at the Sands Hotel on Ashworth Avenue in Hampton Saturday morning. The fire was reported just before 9 a.m. outside one of the units. The Hampton Fire Department says the building manager manually pulled the fire alarm since the fire was outside the building and did not automatically trigger the alarms. No one was in the unit at the time, but it was occupied. They and people in the neighboring unit were both being moved to other units in the building. Part of the outside of the building had fire and smoke damage. One person was treated on scene for minor injuries. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Murder investigation underway after body found in remote area. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
When facing a family crisis, you need Cervisi and Associates. With over 20 years of experience, we focus exclusively on divorce and family law. You can count on our team to provide personal attention, integrity, and dedication.
Breaking this morning, state police are investigating the murder of a man in Holden. The Worcester County District Attorney's Office says that the body of a Hispanic man was found on Reservoir Street. It's in a remote area in town. A passerby noticed the body and called for help. Anybody with information is asked to give police a call.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Car barrels onto Sanford baseball field during game. Kills man. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Today's modern pest phrase of the day is quiz.
Tell me everything you know about spiders.
There are thousands of different types of spiders found worldwide, but only a handful of
To learn more, visit our pest library online at modernpest.com.
Kathleen, police say that the stands here at the baseball field were full last night when a woman drove her car onto the field and was driving erratically. Now, they say, fortunately, she missed any players or coaches. No injuries were reported from anybody who was on the field. But then police say she was driving through the concourse, and after she was unable to get through part of this fence, she drove up to this fence, which police believe that 68-year-old Douglas Parkhurst was trying to close in order to keep her from driving away. That's when Parkhurst was struck by that car. We're getting a look this morning at the suspect, police releasing the image of 51-year-old Carol Sharrow, who has been arrested and charged with manslaughter as a result of this incident. Now, this happened during a Babe Ruth baseball game, so dealing with roughly teenaged players and several people in the stands who caught the incident on video, but police say they still aren't entirely sure of a possible motive.
The only thing that we do know is that he was unfortunately the victim in this incident. You know, we have probably, you know, at least 10 or 15 witness statements that we have. Of course, there were, you know, several, you know, 100 people that were on scene, and we're still getting people that are calling in and saying that they witnessed at least some aspect of this, as well as video footage with camera phones and things like that.
Now this morning we spoke with a father of a player who was on the field at the time, and he was in the stands telling us that several of those players still very shaken up by that incident, and understandably so. We also just spoke with the son of Douglas Parkhurst, who says that Parkhurst was a Vietnam War veteran and a truly brave man, and Sanford Little League posting on their Facebook page that he died trying to protect people inside this park during that terrifying incident. So police will continue to investigate that incident here today. Live in Sanford, Joe Glauber, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. "14 governors threaten to sue if Planned Parenthood funding cut." Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Music in here.
Is that lavender?
Yes. Breathe it in. It's like being transported into a field of lavender.
Let's go, folks. Break's over.
I'm so getting one of these for my home.
Experience the new Airwick Essential Mist.
Trump administration expected to propose a new rule that would ban abortions at facilities receiving federal funds for family planning. This means facilities such as Planned Parenthood would be prevented from getting money for services such as checkups and yearly screenings if abortions are performed at their locations. Laws already bar federal funds from being linked to abortions.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday night, and I'll see you back here later on this evening for another news report. And I'll have a newscast tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Bye.